Hey everybody, it's Polaris. I just wanted to do a check-in. I really don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, but I don't know. I've been really going through a nervous system reset because there's been a lot of changes recently, a lot of internal changes especially, and I have been trying to find like my footing again. And I always like to be transparent on here. It helps me, and also because I want people to know they're not alone. But I was going through a lot of internal changes and really working through a lot of stuff, as I like to say, going through the dark night of the soul. And while going through that, I was kind of leaning into old comfortable habits, things that my body think are safe but are actually harmful for me. And I had a lot of like uncomfortable feeling in like my like chest area and like right below like in my I always forget what that chakra is called. Is it my solar plexus, I believe. A lot of energy kind of building up there, and I was like, okay, so I can recognize like that's me not doing something right. Like I'm holding myself back, and I noticed I was trying to find like control in my life. And usually when I do that, I tend to try and find it through outside forces, but because I'm so intuitive and I understand myself really well, I know for me it's something internal I'm feeling out of control with, and so I'm like trying to like find it in the outside world. And so I knew not to act on desperation, but I was like, okay, but I need to do something. Like I just needed, and I reflected a lot on it. And I have been making changes. I'm not saying all the changes just yet, because it's still baby steps, and I want to like just show you guys when it happens. Um, but a big thing that I was slacking on was like truly taking care of myself, because as stated, I was going back into old comfortable habits, and those aren't habits that really benefit me. Um, so for example, just being completely transparent, like I like my night showers are like sacred. Like my nighttime baths and like my nighttime routine is very sacred for me. But I have been slacking on it because I'm like, oh, I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow. And I was kind of doing that for a couple weeks, and it's not like every single day I was like not doing it. But sorry, my was like sitting kind of weird. Should I just sit the stool? Let me see. I'm sitting on a stool right now, and it's actually way more comfortable. So I'm just gonna talk like this. Um, but I wasn't as consistent and disciplined with myself as I have been in the past. And I give myself a lot of grace. I'm not like beating myself up, but I'm being honest with myself. Of hey, I'm not being disciplined right now, and I need to. Plain and simple. I'm an adult, and this is what I need to do to keep moving forward in the life I want. Right? It takes discipline, and I don't like to say hard work because it's not hard. It's just pushing through the uncomfortable. And I know once I get into the habit again, it comes easily, but letting myself fall out of it, I guess. But also, as stated, I'm giving myself a lot of grace. So I'm not trying to like talk down on myself. It's just honesty. So not like being super active on my skincare, right? And maybe watching too many like YouTube videos before bed instead of like doing a meditation. And obviously, I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. It gets me through that time. But now I don't want to be in that loop. I always want to keep growing and changing and learning. So, I've been dream journaling again. I haven't been dream journaling in a while. And oh my gosh, that's been another layer. My dreams have been a little disturbing recently. And that's really difficult for me because I used to struggle with really, really bad nightmares. And so my dreams, like, I have a different perspective. So when I'm like in these dreams, I have a lot more like control and power in these dreams. Like I'm not like, it doesn't feel like the dream is happening to me. Like I actually have like a will and say. And so when disturbing things start to happen, I do have a lot more control, and I can kind of like navigate and like fight through that. But it's still when I wake up, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's really like it's heavy and it's a lot, and so it's my nervous system is going through like a big reset. Like today, oh, my chest has been hurting really bad today. And it's been a very long time since I've had like chest pains like this, and it feels a little hard to breathe. And so sitting still has been really difficult for me this morning. Um, and I'm like, just like, you're okay to just sit down. And I'm just like, I can't sit down. Like, it's really like, it's, it's so weird because it's just like, it's a mixture of all things, right? So on one hand, I'm like, I know I'm safe to rest and I'm safe with who I am. And it's just, because like I said, I'm not sharing it just yet because I have to wait for these changes to kind of like unfold first before I want to share it. Um, but it's just, I know deep down my body is like that inner child or whatever is trying to like protect me of like, oh my gosh, things are changing, I'm scared, you know? And realistically, I want these changes. Like, I want my life to change in this direction. And so I need to be disciplined and do these changes, but my body just needs time to readjust to that, you know? Hopefully that wasn't too loud. But I I know I can get through it. I've gone through way worse in the past. Um, and I don't know. I can hear like these like voices in my head that are just like, I don't want to say, I literally don't even want to say it anymore because I don't want to pay attention to it. I like this metaphor where it's like imagining like those like negative thoughts as like a backseat driver. Shout out to Orla Gartland, I think is her name. Her song Backstreet Driver. Love it. Love that song so much. But it's like you hear it like that voice just in the back of your head just constantly like telling you everything that you're doing currently, and it's just like, here are some goldfish, shut up politely, you know? Like it's really just like, I'm really just trying to just focus on what I'm doing and just ignore that because that's why I'm not saying what those thoughts are out loud because I don't want to feed into that energy anymore. I'm tired of it and I just want to keep focusing on what I'm doing. So that's where I'm currently at. And especially with the new moon coming around, I'm looking forward to a change and get my head in the game. I don't know if I'm having that song in my head. I forget how it goes, but I can hear it a little bit. But this is where I'm at. I'm not feeling the best, but I know it'll get better. And gotta do what I gotta do. I don't know. It's just, it's, I really don't have words for it right now. I'm really just like, when stuff happens right now, I'm like, it is what it is. And I really like, I can only give so much energy to stuff right now because I'm just like, oh well, yep, that happened kind of thing, it doesn't feel like dissociating, and I don't like to say it's numb because it's not. It's more of just like a detachment from it because it's just like I've already put a lot of emotion into it, like when I went through my dark night of the soul, and now it's just like coming out of it where it's just like, man, like if you I don't know, like thinking about like exercise, like if you exercise after you finish exercising, like you can like feel like a high off of it, but also it's kind of like, well, that happened, I don't know, maybe that's not a good example, but I'm getting in my head right now and I need to not do that. So I don't know. I do have some fun things that I have planned. For one, I'm working on the little vlog I did for San Diego. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm like, you guys will see it when it comes out. I'm not gonna overtalk it. But also behind me, you can see a little shelf and then a box. Okay, I got myself some new things, and that's actually one of my old shelves that I'm just. And that's another thing. I've been really just getting comfortable with where I'm at. And just like, even though, yes, I am thinking the future, I'm just like, the future, first of all, future's far away. And second of all, I could die tomorrow. Like, that's a very possibility. So it's just not getting too far ahead of myself and staying grounded. And right now, for me to ground myself is my having things in my home. So I am excited to show you guys all that stuff. So I don't know when I'll do it. Well, like I said, I'm being more disciplined with myself and getting the things I need to get done. Like even today, like I don't know if you can really tell on camera because I do it so light, but I put on a little makeup for myself today because I have not been wearing makeup, and that's one way I like to spend time with myself in the morning. You know, I don't like to just like feel like I'm rushing, you know, and so makeup kind of helps me slow down. So yeah, I I don't know. I guess I don't wish I had a more upbeat video, because I would rather just come as I am. But also, it does suck not feeling super upbeat. But see, that's just life. I don't know. I'm just really like, I don't know what word. Um, but that's where I'm at, and it's okay to have these ups and downs. It's totally normal and it's totally fine, and that's why I will come here and be like, this is how I'm feeling, and this is where I'm at right now, because that's part of life. And 11:11 and it's on the timer. So I'm just gonna go. I got nothing else to say. I just have to keep moving on. Woohoo! It's okay. I know I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. It's just my energy level, and I'm gonna stop repeating myself and explaining myself because so take care of yourself and know it's okay to be feeling whatever you're feeling right now and honor that feeling. And if it takes longer for you to feel that feeling and to move on, then that's how it is. Everything happens when it's meant to happen, and just keep loving yourself through every minute of it. Okay, I love you and have a safe day. Okay.